Welcome back to the channel. Today's not going to be any photography. We are building a bluebird nest, and to replace the old one that's fallen apart. I printed off some instructions just to make sure it's the right size. I already bought the drill bit for the hole, and hopefully this project leads to photography. Another bird that I have never photographed before. We'll see how it goes. I'll have to set up in the yard behind a little rose bush. Gets me about the height of the birdhouse, and I'm hoping it goes from the tree. I have some cedar trees over. If not, photography will just be the bird on the side of the box and maybe some flight shots coming in, depending on where they come from. But it is going to be on a telephone pole, so we'll see. Let's get to building my subpar woodworking skills. We bought some cedar. Figured that would last. Just one fence board. I might have to get it. I don't think it's wide enough for that pattern. It calls for the roof to be 7.5, so I'll probably cut a strip and tack it in. Alright, first cuts we're going to make are the front and back. Mainly because we want to angle the top for the pitch of the roof. So we got 11 and we have a 12. I already set my saw for the angle. So we just have to make one angle cut, and then the other one will be straight. Never exact. I believe the next one is 12 inches, and that'll be from the top of the angle, not the bottom. And the bottom is 5.5 square, which is good because the board is already 5.5. Looks like the tops, or the sides I mean, they're also 5.5 with a 3/4 inch ventilation gap. Alright, so to get that angle, we got 11 minus the 3/4, 12 minus 3/4. And 10 3/4 be the front there. And then we can just square that off. Double check it with the other piece. Perfect. Okay, roof is 9.5 inches long, 7.5 wide. All right, 9.5 inches long. I have to add a 2-inch. Cut that first. I can just square it off here. And then we got to add a 2-inch. I got 9.5. Alright, let's fire up the compressor, tack this thing together. One side has to be hinged. We'll get that in a second. Get this from this side. We got more wood. Beauty. Alright, we gotta hinge this side. It says to bring up the side, a little gap so it'll spin. Alright, and it does say to use a nail. I think I'm going to put a screw in it. If I got to take it apart, I'll just unscrew it. I guess it's for cleaning. Do 3 screws. 2 would have probably been enough. A little bit of a knot on that one. Just realized they didn't really give you a way to hang this thing. My original thought was to have the back up, and then I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to keep water from going in there. So I followed what they had. Let's turn it sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, let's see where the hole needs to be. And 6 inches to 10 inches. Well, which one is it? Probably 6, because it says 2/3 from the bottom. And the front's only 10 or 2 inches tall. And 5.5 will be 2 3/4. 1.5 inch hole. A very sharp bit for being brand new. All right, I think I'm going to have to utilize the clean out also for hanging it. It also calls for 4 1/2-inch holes in the bottom. Look out for the door. All right, let's go hang it. All right, this is what I expected to do. This gives a place to hang it. Gonna make a toad house out of that one. Make sure I keep a handle on this so I don't get a flat on my lawnmower. Beauty. Those are up. And we got a new Bluebird house. Alright, short and sweet. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next week we'll get back to photography. And hopefully this footage is not bouncy. First video I made setting up my property. For some reason this camera was on product review setting and the stabilization was off. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.